Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Parcel Simulator. Well, yesterday we had a pretty good day, 149 parcels, only one invalid, and we have a fair bit of cash on us. We have unlocked the license for stamps, so these are the valid stamps that we're going to have to look out for. It's another criteria to watch out for. We also have enough money now to open up this area as an expansion that will be level 6, which will allow us to do a few different purchases, including the content inspection diverter conveyor, which is going to be really cool. And I think today we're going to get to apply our stickers automatically, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. But yeah, if we play our cards right, we may actually have another scanner conveyor, so that's one less thing we'd have to worry about, and we'll see how far we go. Anyway, there's a heck of a lot to do, so let's get stuck in. Right, it is the morning of day 11. I'm immediately going to come over here and I'm going to unlock this. That exposes the maritime gate. And we've got some things unlocked. We also have the ability to do warehouse tier 7, which is a financial amount that has no additional prerequisites. So we're going to be going there. I would like to have more cash though, because I'd also like to get conveyors that are going to be able to reach the other end. There's a lot of stuff that we need to do. I'd like to expand this, because if we have a look in our shop, under storage, we do have the medium storage racks now. And under automation, we have the unloader conveyor. So we'll be able to unload the storage racks. That is pretty cool. Oh, and another thing that we have is the pause conveyor. Now that's going to be cool. We're going to put that eventually at the gates to stop things from going through when we don't want them going through. But that's for later. Right now we need to make money. And I can't think of anything that I'd need to buy right now except for this content inspection diverter conveyor. And I'm going to get that. And we can go and fish it out of the truck. I don't need my pallet because it's only one item. And what I'll do with this one, I'm going to take this belt out. Oh, jeepers, I accidentally upgraded it. I didn't want to do that. So I'll unpack this, pick it up, and we are going to go... we're going to flip it firstly by pressing X and then rotate it. So now, if we put it in like that, anything that doesn't require inspection will carry on straight. If it does require inspection, it will go off to the side. And we'll verify that that works. I'll grab this conveyor, my only upgraded conveyor currently, and pop it in there. So whatever comes off this belt over here will have to be inspected. And whatever comes off this end does not require an inspection, and we just have to do the other visual checks, like the cargo type and now stamps, because that was introduced at the end of the last episode. To refresh your memory, we go in here. These are the stamps that we have to look out for. Cool. Okay, and I have 6,673 left. So let's see what else we can do. Because if we can do a bit more automation. Now we've unlocked a few other things. Oh, this is so good. We don't have enough money for everything, but we have unlocked a few goodies. One of them is the cargo type scanner, which I really want to do because then I won't need to check for the cargo type anymore. But I can also put my plan in motion. And then further down, we have the sticker applier conveyor and sticker applier conveyor for denying. So those are quite expensive. I'm not going to get them right now, but I would like to get a medium pallet. So I'll add that one, and let's get this cargo type scanner and we'll check out. And I still have a little bit of cash left. Now we have all this space, and I could have used that money more wisely, but I'm trying to get automation done as quickly as possible. So the weight, actually this is all going to change. Let's go and get that conveyor scanner out, and then also the pallet. And this will become very handy when we're getting large amounts of conveyor belts. Okay, because I think now that can carry up to 12 or something. So let's open this up, and this is the cargo type. That means that everything here is going to need to move down a little bit, because I first want to check the cargo type. That's the one I feel like will fail more regularly than the weight or the country. But the country would be next after that. So let's pull the weight out and put it over there, and we're going to replace it with this one. And make sure that I have it in the correct direction. It is not, so X. All right, there we go. So it's going to check the cargo type. That will thin the herd quite a bit. Then the serial number needs to come out. That can go over there, and we are going to replace that with the country. And that is the correct way around. Good. The next one will be the weight. And we can pop that in over there. And then the serial number will come after that. But now that means that we need some more belts. And we need to move things around a bit more. So we'll pick this up, bring it to there. We'll put this one. So this is the serial number scanner. That will go in there. I need another bend, which I have. That will feed into this machine, just like that. And then I have to move these into place. I think I need one more. All right, let's do this. No, we don't need one more. We do that. Put that in over there. And then we're going to need to move our table just a little bit more to about there. In fact, we could probably move it over a bit. Good. And then we can also start planning how our exports are going to happen here with this one. So I'm going to be putting the air freight ones over on this side. Yeah. Oh, and the serial number one flipped around on me. That would have been a big problem. There we go. Okay, so as you can see from the little sticker over here, the required ones will go that way. And those will need to be opened and checked. The ones that aren't required will go this way. And I don't want to put more belts onto this yet. So I'll just move this a little closer. Just there. That'll make things a little easier. That table's going to move a lot. All right, we can toss that over there. We have maritime now. So let's test out our new pallet. Yep, it picked all of those up without a problem. We're just going to dump this lot over here for the moment, making sure that they actually are all maritime. I have bad habits, and that's done. Good. Let's move this away, move that away. We are going to be using this space. It's just a matter of time. Let's start the day so that we can make some more cash. And we'll run it the same way we ran yesterday's. And you guys just let me know in the comments if you prefer the time lapse or you prefer me to just cut out the grind work. And I'm going to just go ahead and offload. And by the time this is done, we are going to have 2 very large piles of boxes. Less the negative ones that I do see. And I'll also start loading things onto the belt. No reason not to do it. Okay, now that one's approved for air freight, so that can go over here. And that's approved for maritime. And this is declined. Right, I don't know if we're going to get another truckload through today. But I've managed to clear the belt for everything. And we've got a lot of stuff to put through. Are we going to get another one? No, that was it. All right. I think I should probably head over and go and do some submitting. Because these were all pre-inspected and declined. So there shouldn't be... How is that even possible? Every single one of them was pre-inspected and declined. So... I'm going to go have a look at my tablet and see what the heck just happened. Invalid denial. Parcel was valid for approval. I can't believe I would have done that. I'm going to go back and check my recording because there's no way I would have put something on this belt that didn't have a declined sticker unless I'm losing my mind. Or maybe I actually threw something onto the belt because the belt does tend to catch things. I was throwing things out of the truck quite viciously. Anyway, okay, so this is a pre-approved. And it's a truck. So I'm gonna get rid of all of the pre-approved ones and unblock the belts because something's happened here. I think I threw that one on the ground. There's a negative. Oh man, my very first batch. And there's a problem. It's very annoying. Yeah, checked all the others. They are definitely good. That one was fine as well. Okay, so these I need to check the stickers and that sticker, as far as I can tell, is right. But now I am not the sticker, the stamp. So let's have a look at those stamps. Now you see that's... Oh, I didn't notice that. There's two little dots on either side of the one with 5. So this one is actually correct. And I don't have to check anything else because everything else is being checked. So hopefully that's right. And it's train. Today is Thursday, so we're still good for trains. Oh, and I have a submission to do here. It would be nice. Okay, we don't have any that need to be inspected as yet. So I'm going to start dropping these. I'm just going to throw them over that way. This is declined. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move these into piles. I'm not going to do them one by one. That's just not right. So I know that these are all approved. I just have to check their stamps. And I'm going to keep loading the belt, and I'm going to let the system do its job. So I could be putting conveyors down and putting them onto storage racks, but I don't want to spend my money on that. And at the same time, I can weed out these declined ones, and that's automatically be declined because of a visual inspection by me. And there's a couple of approvals here. This one is for bear. This one is for truck. What do we got here? Truck approved. Now, as far as I know, if something comes through with a green sticker, it is approved. It's regardless of all the inspections, the stamps are correct, the serial numbers are correct, the content is right. As far as I can tell, from my limited... Oh, how do you... Oh, like that. You're going to have to look at these small ones from underneath for their stamp inspections. Oh, looks like I've got a few that I'm going to need to do inspections on. The failed ones are coming out over here. We have a bill to pay, so I'm going to sort that out now before I forget. And we have another one over here that we can submit, so I'm going to do that and just hold my breath. Yep, all good. 715 per batch now, and we haven't even increased the batch sizes yet. Alright, these are all pushing through now. I am quite happy with that. We've got a bunch that we need to check the stamps on. We've got a bunch that we need to inspect the contents. We have a bunch of failed ones. So these are all declined, and it looks like we can send another batch of these through. Yep, those are all good. And just for now, making sure that the belts are kept clear. This is the last one going onto the belt for all the checks. That means I can start working on stuff. Now, I might have made a little mistake because it does seem that weight fails more than the cargo type. So it's possible I need to switch those around. But we do have another batch to send off over here. And it's spot on. Good. And with just the last few coming through, I'm going to start on this pile. These are all the approvals where I just have to check that the stamp matches, and that does, because it's pre-checking everything else. And that is truck. Oh gosh, I'm going to mess myself up if I do it this way. I think maybe I should do the denials first, so I've got space to throw those down. Yeah, let's do that. These are automatically denied. I don't have to do anything except print the sticker and toss them on a conveyor. So all very easy to do. And this is the last one. That is sorted, and maybe a couple of batches to go through. That one is good. And then I can start checking these, and I'm just checking the stamp. The stamp looks right. And the reason, just before I carry on, the reason I'm only checking the stamp is because everything else is being checked through these machines, just in case anyone missed previous episodes. So this one looks right, and it will have an approval, and then I just need to get it to the right place, which will be, in this case, the train. I'm going to drop them all over there, and we'll take them in bits and pieces. That one looks right as well. Also for train, that looks right. You got to look so carefully because they can trick you with a funny looking stamp, but we're going to do away with that issue soon. That looks fine as well. Oh wait, hang on, what am I doing? That requires inspection. Why was it on that pile? Or did I pick up the wrong pile? Anyway, it requires inspection. Good thing I saw it. Oh, everything is fine here. So we can pack it all back. And this is going by truck. And it doesn't look like the stamp one fails very much. So let me just get through this pile and I'll be back with you. Ah, finally I found a stamp one that failed. Obviously missing the piece in the middle. Oh, that I didn't want to do. There we go. Declined. And we can drop that off there. And then I can use my approved one on this. It seems very rare that the stamps fail. And then don't forget to look underneath like this for the small packages. That one looks fine. And here's another one that's failed. Subtle. It's got the envelope, but it's closed. And that's going in there. Right, and this is the last one. It looks about right. And it is a train, so it can go there. Now these... Oh, wait, there's a couple more. That is right. Oh, this is maritime, so it's going to head over this way. This is incorrect. So that's going over here. And now I can do the inspections. So because I'm not automatically scanning for the stamps, I still have to check the stamps on these as well. But these are the ones that need to be opened up. Everything there looks good. Repack. Stamp is good. Approve. And where is it going? It is rail. Alright, stamp is right. All of that is... Oh, no, it's not. There's cash in there, and cash is prohibited. So, that's a denial. And we can just dump it on there. Alright, the stamp is good. The contents are good. What is that? Ah, it's a hard drive. Fine. Repack, approve. Stick it on. Where is it going? Plain. It can go over there. Alright, the stamp looks okay. No issues with the contents. They do not fall into any of those categories. So we'll get the approval. Repack. And it is rail. Oh, no, that's failed. That's a gas canister, so sorry. Repack everything. Now, I went fairly slowly this time. Slowly-ish. I was more careful than usual. Trying not to rush. So hopefully I got everything right. That batch is good. Alright, let's go get my pallet. So yeah, we can't send air freight or maritime yet. These ones should all be okay. And that is as many as I can pick up. And I really hope I haven't got any errors in here. What is that? Okay, submit. That was good. And that was good. And we've got another one ready to go. And that one was good. And go and pick up the last few. And this should allow us to send another batch. Yep, we're ready to go. Alright, so we put that down. We have another batch that we can send from here. That's good. Alright, so 101. It's not as good as yesterday, but yesterday we had a whole backup of stuff going to... But we got lots of cash again. And with great cash comes great automation. So let's have a look at what we can do. So the stamp scanner is 1500 and it comes at warehouse tier 8. We can get warehouse tier 8 right now. Right there. And it's unlocked a few things. So there's the stamp scanner. I want that. And I'd also like to get this deny sticker. It's going to save a bit of time, I think. Not sure if it's the right thing to do. I mean, right now we are spending very little. I'm going to add that to the basket. And I'm probably going to need some more belts and stuff for that. So let me do a couple. I'm going to get a few joiners. This is not scientific at all. What are we on? 6.9. That should be good. We'll check out and go and grab the pallet and then we can do a little bit of work. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick that one up. Open it. So that's going to inspect for stamps. That means that all of this needs to move a little bit. We'll put that over there. That there. This will go over there. And then this machine I can pick up and I can put it over here. Great. Then I can pick this one up. That will go in that direction. And we'll put a couple of belts out here just to give it space. And then I'm thinking maybe another one over here. Now I need to take this pallet because the rest of the work is going to happen this side. Right, which way do I take this? I think I'm going to take it... I'm going to take it down. No, I'm not. I'm going to take it up. So we're going to do that. And we should have a few more of those. Right, I need more straight bits. That can go there. That can go there. That is going to go over there. I think I might be short of some straight bits. I didn't need as many bends though. So let me go and drop the bends off over here. And we can take this, open it up, and we can put this in over here. So what that is going to do is it's going to take all of the packages that fail. They come out of here and they'll go into a line. Well, I need quite a lot more straight pieces. Yeah, at least another 8 of them. But let's go and see what we've got in the vehicle. Definitely not 8. I think these are all... There's a bend. And the rest of them are probably the T intersections. Right, so that's going to go there. That's going to go there. That is going to go there. And I'm going to need one more. Probably 2. And then I've got an extra bend that I don't need right now, but I will. It's going to happen. We'll just box it up for now and pop it in over there. So let's go and do a count. So I think I need 8. I'll get 9. This one is going to change as well. Yeah, I'm going to get... I'm not going to have enough cash for all of this. So let me move these ones and then I can recheck. Okay, it's going to cost me 350 already. Maybe I can short circuit this by popping in. I'll get one more junction and a straight. Although if I change my design slightly, I don't need this many belts. I do prefer it though, just to have that little extra backup in case things get stuck somewhere. Oh right, this needs to come out as well. So I need 2 junctions and a straight. I should be able to afford that. Alright, 1, 2, and 1 of those. And if there's anything else I need, it will happen eventually. And I should probably check out. And instantly everything is here. And I'm going to go and pick up a bend. Maybe a second one. Right. So that straight can go in there. Yeah, I'm going to grab a straight off here as well. And then this one is going to move. This bend can be... That wasn't supposed to happen. That can go in there. Straighten this lot up. I think don't open things on the pallets. That doesn't seem to like it. That will go in there. So that feeds in. That means I don't really need that junction, so I can save that for something else. Although, there is going to be another inspection here eventually that will come across this way. I need to plan for that as well. But then, after that, these belts won't be necessary anymore, I don't think. Well, let's plan for it. Actually, this one will not be here. Because we can use this one and just flip it around. That will feed there, and then this one can come in, flip around and go like that, and then the next machine that comes through will feed into that. That also means I don't need this one here, because I can just do this. Yes. Alright, so we have a little spare. Pack it up and we'll just move it to a safe location. Fear not, we are going to use all of that. Right, I think we are pretty well set up. We have no cash left, so I can't do another upgrade. Tier 9 would be great. That would mean that I could finish my automation line, because the last scanner is the contents scanner. That costs 2,000. Once I've got that, I can then get the approval sticker applier machine, or conveyor, and we can start automating that part. Then I just need loads of conveyors. But yeah, well, hold on, where did I get 3 fails? I didn't even see that. Oh, I did need this one over here after all. And we're going to pop it in there. There we go. That'll work. Alright, now that that's all ready, I'm going to go to bed and we can get going again in the morning. How did I fail 3 though? I didn't even see that. Alright, well, it's morning. It is, what day is it? Friday. So I think it's an air freight day. It is. So the first thing I can do is load all of these up and send them out. I would check, but I'm so disappointed now after the other 2 appeared yesterday. They must have been late submissions. Alright, well, let's see if we have a failure here. No, actually the first batch went through okay this time. Good. Okay, Maritime's still closed, so we can't send any of these. We'll just keep them nice and together. Maritime's only 1 day per week, so they do build up a little bit, but we don't get quite as many as we get of the others. So I'm going to do my usual routine. This entry point thing is not connected up yet because I'm not quite ready for it. I need to double up on these 2 machines, and I'm still thinking whether I'm going to go with the cargo type or the weight as the second machine, because the weight actually worked quite nicely for me the last time. Maybe I will switch that up. Yeah, let's move. I'm just going to swap the 2 around. Make sure that that's still oriented correctly. It is, I think. Yep. That one is correct. Good. Alright, now the stamps are being checked. The only thing that we would have to worry about would be inspecting the contents of whatever falls off the belts over here. So that's all good. This is just a preparation line. Right, let's open up and get the ball rolling. The same as before, we just throw everything out. Unless, of course, it's got stickers that I suppose we can just chuck it onto this conveyor. And then the same on the other side. Just drop things on the floor unless you can drop them into a chute. This one is air, and air is going out today. Doing a lot of unnecessary early running. That is denied, so it's going there. And I might have to start thinking about speeding things up. It's not going to help me once I kick the automation into gear. Oh, there's a declined one. Now, it doesn't matter if you put one of these onto a belt that is already... Like, if I was to put this sticker thing onto this belt where these already denied ones are coming through, it just won't attach a sticker to them. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that kind of issue. And it looks like I can submit one over here. Let's see how that goes. All good. All right, the doors have closed. I have everything out that I can, and this snuck up on me. Wow, okay, I've got a couple of submissions to do. So let's get these out. These are all automatic submissions. So pre-tested, just making sure that they all have their stickers on them. They do. Right, and we are ready for another one. Awesome. I see a little problem that I'm having here. This machine has turned. It turned when I placed it down again. Right, do we have another one? I think we do. Perfect. And that one's good too. Okay, so I'm going to need to clear these off. These are all approved. Let's... I need to do that and then... Look, there we go. So now we'll get the correct ones. Okay, and I have some cash on me now, so I'm going to splurge. Let's go to the shop and look for this one. Sticker applier conveyor. Approve. I'm getting that. And I will grab it out of the truck. And I think I'm going to put it fairly close. Like, okay, we're going to toss those off. I'm going to put that over there. We're going to open this up and put that in there. And I'm going to take these ones that have... Oh, this has already been... Why is it here if it's been approved? Did I just... Is that what happened? Oh, I just moved it through there and it approved it. Alright, cool. Let's do that to all of them. What I actually wanted to do was put it on the belt. Because they have been approved. They passed all the inspections and they don't need to have their contents checked. But they do need to fly off the edge. And that means... With my last money... No, I'm not going to have enough for the delivery fee as well. No, forget it. I'm just glad that these are approved and stickers have been attached. So now I can start running things through. This is a declined. I'll save the machine's time by just popping it over there. And I think I'll clear this side first. Oh, that's also a declined one. Right, and I'm just going to work my way through this. I'm going to put things on the belts and then I'm going to pick them up from here. And I'm going to put them where they need to be. So this will be air. Wait, air. And I think so I can avoid doing double trips. That's maritime. I'm going to put all the road and rail over here, and then I'll just pick it up with our pallet when we need them. Yep, that's all correct. So there's one that needs to be inspected. This is probably another one. And if you think I'm still doing too much manual labor, you're probably right. Doing all this loading, but there's a reason I want to do it like this. And that's because I only have one of these machines and one of those, and I want two. So I'm going to need some more cash, and then I'm going to need various belts and ramps to get that whole system sorted. And I might need to move this whole lot back as well. Right, we have approvals coming through thick and fast. Ah, we're ready to do another air freight submission. Yes, that's good. And a maritime goes over there, and another one. And we've actually got another plane delivery to send out. Let's see. Yep, another good one. We're getting through the boxes now. I'm almost there. Oh, and if I'm not careful, the declined belt is going to back up. So, let's get that out. Now, these should all be right, because they've all been checked by the machine, not by me. And they've been labeled. So, let me carry on loading. And right now, there's only 2 that need their contents checked. Seems very low, considering I'm almost done with these boxes. Alright, well, we better send another load out. This is still backing up. Good. Very good. Right, all the boxes are loaded. Still strangely only 2 that need to be inspected. Another good one. So these are going to come through. Might as well start doing this. And all of that looks good, so approve. And that is going maritime. And this one, that all looks like food. Yeah, nothing in there looks bad. So let's pack it all up. Print the approval. And this is going by train. Or train, truck, and plane. Cool. And it looks like we are going to have, well, we're going to have another one here for sure. And that's good. And is that the last one? No, there's still more on the belt. But I can start taking these over and putting them through this gate. Alright, that's already ready. And another one ready. Oh, good. So another batch being picked up on my pallet. Oh, another submission. And that's good. This is all very exciting. 112 with... No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I shouldn't have even thought it. 3 more to go. And I'm going to put that pallet down, and I'm going to make sure those are all correct. But even so, there's enough to do one more. Oh, come on. Be nice. Oh, yeah. 120, no errors. The perfect day. I think it's the first day that it's been perfect. Fantastic. Oh, maybe not. I've got 2 more. Give me a second. That one needs to go through the belts, and this one already has an approval, and that can go in here. It's not going to be submitted today, so that's fine. And, oh, it looks like that one was declined, so cool. All right, well, it's the end of the day, but it's not the end of my day because I want to go this way. 3,100 for tier 9. It's been a big day, folks. And then I want to go into my tablet, and I want to get this one, contents prohibited scanner. And I want to check out, and I think I have all the belts and everything that I need to get that going. And this will come down and go... Oh, darn it. I upgraded another piece of belt. This will go... it's going to need to flip and then rotate, just like that. Pick up this belt, put it there. Oh, right. I am missing a certain type of belt. This is one of them. So we'll bring this over. And get that into position like that. And this one is going to need to come out. And it can go over on this side. Along with that. And I need a junction. And all of these can now get packed up. Oh, actually, I do have a junction. So we'll bring that over. That can go in there. Perfect. And then all of these can be packed up. So just run through and press Q. And then this one will need to fill this gap. Good. So I've got 2,800 left. Not quite enough to get the loading setup going yet, but very close. And what I'm actually going to do here, I'm going to take this one out, put it like that. And then I'm going to get this other bend that we got over here, like that, because we don't even need the table anymore. That's going to go there. And that's going to go there. And you'll see where I'm going now, because we've got to head down that way. A long way. Lots of belts, a fair bit of money. So now that we've had a very good day and things are starting to come together quite nicely, there will be some moving of things. I might need to create some space over here. So scanners will have to move down, belts will have to move down. We'll organize it, but I'm going to go to sleep and run another day. That was a very good day. I'm impressed with myself. Actually, I'm more impressed with the automation that's done all that for me. So good. Today is the day we no longer need to use our desk. So this will most likely move around all over the place for a while. This whole setup is probably going to get moved around. Today is not the day for boats and planes. It is a Saturday. There are no trains either, so it's only trucks that can get submitted. So it's going to be a little bit of a slow day. Anyway, we'll do the same operation for now. This might be the last day we have to do this. Depends on how much money we make. There's a train delivery right there. I'm going to put this over here, and we might as well start loading things on belts. Now, I do have a bit of a problem because there are 3 submissions in here. There are already 3 parcels in here, and I don't know if one of them might be a train. So I can't submit anything through here today. Oh, that's terrible. We're going to have to make our money off declines. And it looks like we're going to be making plenty of declines because this is already full. And the belt is full. And we'll do another one. Clear this belt some more. And it looks like that is it for the day. Right, so for this weekend, I won't be sending any truck or train because I don't know if there are any train parcels in there. So I'll just start clearing, putting everything on the belt, and submitting another one of these. Perfect. Right, and I need to start clearing out the approved ones, putting them where they need to be. Yeah, the denials are coming through thick and fast now. So I'm just keeping the belt loaded over here. Looks like I'm going to have to go and submit some more. And it's ready for another one. Well, this will actually give me the money to do part of what I want to do. And we have another one to submit. And even though it's a slow day, we are getting quite a lot through. Right, the last parcels are on the conveyors and they're going through. I have another submission to do down here. Get me close to 8,000. Yes, another good one. We have a really good pile of approved ones, so Monday is going to be an unbelievable day. Looks like there are a couple more coming out on the decline side or the deny side. If that one comes through on the deny side, then we'll have another batch to send through. We need 3 more. All right, that's good, and that's good, and this one is good. We are pretty much done here for the day. And I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to run the weekend. So I'll do Sunday, and we'll have enough money, and then I can start getting things together over here so that I don't have to be emptying shelves and emptying conveyor belts. But also I want to make this fast enough that the parcels flow. Even if they back up, there needs to be some more shelving here to catch all the backup. So I'm going to have to work out spacing a little bit. I might actually, right now, let's go and buy another sticker checker. And I think another weight. Was it a weight one? Yeah, it's weight. I'll get those right now. And I can start planning where those are going to be and how the belts are going to run. Because this will need to come out over there. So this, oops. I think part of the setup needs to move over. But I'll put some thought into it while running another day. And I will then see you in the next episode. So if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts. Oh, there's dirt on the floor. Am I supposed to clean that? I saw this mop over here. What do I do? Go there. Oh, you can actually clean up. I did not realize that. I'm going to have to keep an eye out for dirt. Alright, good. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts on the playthrough so far. We'll continue in the next episode. Just to recap this episode, we have our sticker checker first. And what I'm planning to do is each gate will have their own. Each gate will also have their own weight. That should thin things down a bit, let everything flow through fast enough, and then we don't need any more than that for the rest. So denied goes into that belt. All the machines set up down here, the denied ones come out on that side. They get a label, and then they head down into the denied chute. Once it passes the sticker checker, it goes to the weight. If the weight is valid, it goes to the country, then to the cargo, then to the serial number check, then to the stamp check. And then if it needs contents checked, it diverts the package. That machine checks the contents and puts it back onto the belt. Otherwise, it comes through from the stamp, doesn't need to then go through that belt. The belts merge, and then the sticker is put on. And then this belt will eventually merge with this belt with the approved stickers on it to head down to those 2 gates that we exposed. One of them is for rail, one of them is for truck. Makes our life easier. There's another invalid submissions chute down here, which will be used later on. So we are somewhere on the road to hitting $1 million. But thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, cheers.